because they don't want this debate on the tariffs. They don't want to be accountable to the markets today. They want to have this conversation. Don't get distracted by distractions.
He's talking about the White House, which has framed this as Democrats are for illegal immigrants who are gang members, in their words, and not American citizens. Congressman Garcia, what do you say to what we just heard from Governor Newsom?
Look, I think the governor has actually clarified his remarks, and he's in fact said that he absolutely believes and understands that this is an important case. He has been clear and has been a leader on immigration issues here in California. And I've spoken with him and his team, and so I'm very confident that he understands the importance of this case. And look, I think what's really clear to us is that this is more than just about immigration or deportations. This is about a red line in the sand that Donald Trump is now stepping over. The fact that he's unwilling to listen to the Supreme Court, of which he appointed conservative justices to, is a fire alarm moment in this country. He has been ordered to bring Abreu Garcia back to the United States and refused to do so. This should be a bipartisan issue. All Americans should be putting pressure on Donald Trump to do the right thing, not just because it's the right thing to do for human rights or for him and his family. He has to do it for due process and law in this country. So that's why we're advocating. This is bigger than about just Kilmer Garcia. This is about due process in the United States.
Right. And certainly many Democrats have argued that about defying the Supreme Court. The White House has claimed that it isn't. And this looks to be headed right back to the Supreme Court. I'm just wondering, Congressman Frost, is the message about due process and Abreu Garcia, for his part, not getting it and so forth, is that really resonating with your constituents right now?
It is. And the reason I went on the trip is because I've received hundreds of phone calls, messages, mail correspondence from my constituents who live here in Florida's 10th asking me to do something. I represent a very, very diverse community full of immigrants, full of people from across the entire globe that are proud to call themselves Americans now. And I've spoken with many of them, and many of them have reached out to me since we went on this trip to El Salvador, saying, I see myself represented in Abreu Garcia. What happened to him could happen to me. I'm scared it'll happen to me. This is why we went. I went on behalf of my constituents, because if we wait till it's too late, then we can't say we did everything we could to stop it from happening. That's why we went. And here's the good thing. It's not about the four of us. This is about our country, retaining what makes this country exceptional. And we weren't the first people to go there. Obviously, Senator Van Hollen was the first to go there. We're not going to be the last. There's going to be more members going there to stand up for the Constitution, to stand up for due process in this country.
Let me jump in quickly because we're running out of time, and I want to get Congress